guys, can you all hear me? Hold on, my thing stopped. Yes, you can. Yay. So we're going to do things a little differently today. Brad has been sequestered, unfortunately, for the 2020 census.
Yes. Hello. Evening.
Can you hear Brad?
I have the unique privilege of contributing early demographic data for the upcoming 2020 census. And I cannot disclose my location, but I can confirm that I am who I say I am.
This is Brad. This is Brad Delson, and he's doing his part as an American citizen. And we're all thankful for your service, Brad.
You know, I like to do things just because it feels like the right thing to do, and I don't expect any special acknowledgments or accolades, although I do appreciate your gratitude for my service.
So there you go. So where are your questions? Start asking questions.
I have to tell you, I am in an undisclosed underground location, and the search down here is very spotty. So if I lose you, I will be calling back intermittently during this very unique video/audio chat.
There you go. This is a special one, guys. One for the books, so or something like that. All right. Questions for Brad. Not me, but Brad. All right. Let's make this one good. Let's see, Brad. Let's see. Oops. All right. Brad, will you play an old song at the Sunset Strip Show?
Will I strip at the full Sunset Show?
Will you play an old song?
No, I do not plan to strip at any upcoming performances. Actually, I have to keep at least three quarters of my body covered at all times.
He will not be stripping at the Sunset Strip Show.
Correct.
Copy that. Good to know.
And I hope that does not dissuade anyone from attending, because I can say that the music will be hopefully top-notch.
I know I'll be there, even with your clothes on, Brad. Brad, were you surprised when people didn't recognize you guys on Sunset?
Not particularly. I didn't know what to expect. I have this romantic recollection of flyering for our early shows, most of which were on Sunset at the Roxy and the Whiskey. I was surprised when the people working in and around the Roxy and the Whiskey, those people in Pittsburgh did not even know who we were, nor did like a music journalist who was at the Whiskey to interview another band.
That was hilarious.
But in fairness to those people, I'm a bit of a chameleon, so I don't always stand out.
Your thoughts on Chester and Stone Temple Pilots, Brad?
Most people were pretty cool, actually, and took the flyers. In fact, I had to work pretty hard. I realized I had to kind of work some games just to get people to take the flyers. There was only one girl in particular who was vehemently, belligerently antagonistic toward me, and absolutely refused to take a flyer as if I was, committing some sort of crime on her.
I personally thought, Brad, that your strategy of, promoting the flyer itself was a strong strategy, and one that I think benefited you in the long run.
It was a strong opening move because, it's too much to expect someone as to walking by you at full speed presentation was designed just so much to get someone to actually want the piece of paper that I was handing them.
Absolutely, absolutely. Respect.
And then if they looked at it before they threw it away, that was a leap of faith I was willing to take.
Yeah. Score one for Brad Delson. Brad, your thoughts on Chester and Stone Temple Pilots?
I actually got to see them perform last night at a special event to benefit music fairs, which is the Grammy Association, or NARIS, as it's called formally, charitable arm, and they sounded fantastic, and it was really fun for me to be able to hear those songs performed because I've always been a fan of Stone Temple Pilots.
If you're having trouble hearing, Brad said he heard them he saw them last night and he loved them. It sounded great, and he's always been a fan, so he's excited for Chester. Short version of that. Any updates? Anything you can say? Your feelings, thoughts towards the next Linkin Park record?
Well, it's still very nebulous, I think might be the word. It's in its infancy, undefined. However, there's a lot of raw material, and I've had the chance to work on some things in the studio, and I'm really excited about the early direction of the music. It kind of takes on its own unique energy and starting to have a little bit of an identity even at this early stage. And for me personally, I love working on music. I love being in the studio. That's like one of the rewards for me of being in the band.
He's excited. Again, if you would like me to repeat, guys, he's excited about the direction of the new album. It's taking on its own unique sound, it sounds like, and recording is one of the things he loves most. So I think most of you guys can hear him, but just to be sure. Brad, what was your funniest experience? And it looks just like an open-ended question. It could be in life. It could be in Linkin Park. It could be during the last 10 minutes.
Hold on, I actually have to provide some demographic data.
Got it.
To my colleagues here regarding such white male, yes, 30 to 40, right-handed, size 11 shoe. No, sometimes a medium, sometimes it's small. It really depends on the style and fit. Okay. Yeah, that's how you. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm back.
All right, good. Are they taking care of you over there and everything going smooth?
They're wonderful people here.
Good. I'm glad. So back to the question. Your funniest experience, and it's an open-ended question. It could be in anything, Brad.
My funniest experience in life or in a situation with fans?
It's you choose. It says it's just open-ended. Let's go with life.
How about let's narrow it down.
All right.
And I'll go with the funniest. One of the funny moments. How about one of the funny moments was passing out flyers for our upcoming show. I was talking to a guy on campus at UCLA who I'd seen on Instagram that we were in the vicinity, and he was very polite and he was very pleased to have made our acquaintance. And as he was leaving, and I was thanking him for coming by, he told me, I really love the band. In fact, I named my dog after Chester. And I looked at him and I said, "Oh, what's your dog's name?" And he stared at me and he said, "Chester."
That was pretty funny. I remember that. Brad, do you have any favorite bands, musicians?
Yes, I have a lot of favorite bands and favorite musicians. One of my favorite musicians is the cellist Yo-Yo Ma. Fantastic musician. And I also like computer music, music by artificial intelligence, like when computers just like randomly create their own music. I find that oddly humane.
Like the old dial-up modem sound. That was a jam right there.
Dial-up modem sound.
Yeah.
And even some of the white noise from the television, from digital television. I find there's a rhythm to it that's can be quite inspiring.
All right. That's very hip. White noise hasn't really broken through yet, so you're ahead of the game.
I'm a very progressive aficionado of, I would say, up-and-coming music forms. So it doesn't surprise me that you notice just how ahead of the curve I am on it.
Exactly. Imagine you have the opportunity to be anyone, but only for a day. Who would you be?
Yes, Imagine Dragons. Is that a question about something about Imagine Dragons?
Imagine Dragons. No. I suppose that could be the answer. If you could choose to be anyone for a day, you would choose to be Imagine Dragons? That's shocking.
I Imagine Dragons.
Okay. Fair enough. Imagine Dragons is who he imagines he would be if he could be someone else.
All of them.
All of them, the entire band, not just one dragon. The whole.
That's right.
The whole gaggle of dragons.
I would not be just one, but all of the dragons.
Can you talk any at all about the mall soundtrack you guys are working on?
Yes. I've seen cuts of the movie, and Joe never ceases to amaze me with his directorial acumen. And we have been the beneficiaries for many, many years of his visual talent. And I'm, again, very proud of his creativity, and really look forward to everything that's coming out of that.
Awesome. We're all excited to see it as well. Brad, where do you get your socks?
My socks?
Your socks.
Where do they come from?
Yeah.
I knit my own socks. So
he knits them.
all of my socks are handmade by me. And it's gotten to the point where it takes me so long to just to weave the yarn and to stitch the actual stitch garment that I've actually abandoned wearing socks altogether, because the whole process just became too time consuming. So I'm actually not wearing socks at all, ever.
Another bold move. Ahead of the curve. Is there anyone who inspired you to play guitar?
Yes. I was inspired to play guitar by very many of the artists whom I had the distinct joy watching perform on MTV's former program, Headbangers Raw. That may be airing somewhere in some countries, but I haven't had the pleasure of seeing it since like the late 80s. I would basically sleep, if I had like sleepover, my friends and I would surreptitiously, try to stay up late enough. I'd school with it till midnight to be able to watch Headbangers Ball, and I got a lot of inspiration out of that program. Lasted a lifetime.
Very good, very good. What is your favorite place to visit when on tour?
My favorite place to visit while on tour would be really fabric stores, specifically stores that provide yarn for sock making.
He likes fabric stores for sock making because we all know he makes his own socks.
But just speaking in the past.
Well, he used to, right. You don't wear socks anymore, exactly. Let's see here. Have you ever had a weird, funny, strange experience while on stage?
Yes.
All right, that's great. He has. Care to go into detail?
Not necessarily.
Okay, got it. Copy that. What do you think?
Hold on a second, they're asking me two questions.
Oh, sure.
Two questions, okay.
Of course.
1963, Seinfeld, and War of the Roses.
They've really changed the census questions since I last.
It's really, you'd be amazed at how this whole process is evolving. It's just so three-dimensional. No, I never saw the image. No, I never saw the image. I know it's the entire script, but no matter how long I stared at it, I never see it.
Wow.
No, never visible.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm blown away right now. I can't believe they're asking those questions. Let's see. Let's see. Brad, do you like Star Wars?
I love Star Wars.
You love Star Wars?
Not as much as Joe Hahn.
No, Joe loves Star Wars.
But I would, or actually Dave Farrell has a surprisingly detailed knowledge of Star Wars exposition. I'm not necessarily the most well-versed in random Star Wars tidbits, but I'm a great admirer of the franchise, and particularly the first three films are some of my favorites.
Very good.
When I say the first three films, I don't think I actually mean the first three films.
You mean
right. The fourth, fifth, and sixth films.
Exactly. Well, of course. How do you warm up before a concert? Planking.
No, planking, balance boarding, and bead boarding.
Okay. So you're bored before the shows?
I'm very bored. For those of you who don't know, beadboard is it's traditional, often associated with Nantucket and Cape Cod, decorative wood paneling, used in homes, both as a wainscoting detail and sometimes even as a ceiling detail.
There you go. Any favorite foods?
Yes.
Again, I mean, would you care to name any of your favorite foods?
Oh, yeah, I would love to.
Sure.
Yeah, I definitely would be open to that.
Okay. On to the next. Hey, Brad, why don't you have Twitter?
I did. I am taken aback by the question because I actually am very proud of my tweet.
It's true.
In fact, it has been said that my tweet was one of the most remarkable tweets, but being only a singular tweet. It is in a extremely special category in and of itself.
It's it would almost ruin it to tweet anymore, one could say.
Yeah. It's like after that tweet, it would have been all downhill. So I tried to really thought on a high note as far as the Twitterverse is concerned.
It's a good. That's probably a strong move. Probably the way to do it.
Yeah. It was almost like it was like high goodbye.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Fair enough. And people are still talking about it to this day, 3 years later.
Are.
So.
Those people may just be you and I.
Well, I mean, maybe.
But we are talking.
We are. That's we're not lying. We're talking about it right now. So. Do you remember what the first song you ever played on the guitar was?
I definitely learned a number of Metallica songs.
Metallica.
Maybe not the very first song, but in my formative guitar years, but not the whole song, like just a section, like maybe an arpeggiated section, one of the down tempo segments of their wonderful soundscape.
Got it. Let's see. Oh boy, you guys ask really random questions. Tips for new artists. If you're an up-and-coming band, what would you advise them?
I would advise an up-and-coming artist to really work on the craft of songwriting. And the best way to do that is to really study songwriters or songs that you admire and try to dissect them and break them down so you understand what makes them function. And then ultimately you'll be able to employ that understanding in the creation of your own original ideas.
All right. Find your favorite songwriters. Base your songs
Do the
on.
work.
Sure.
Do the work. Focus.
Sure.
Work harder than everyone else to be great.
What's that?
It said work harder than everyone else to be great.
I completely agree. Work harder than the guy trying to work just as hard. What do you like most, recording an album or touring around the world?
Well, they're both really fun, and they both accomplish and provide experiences. The one that's probably the most natural for me would be to be working on songs in the studio, and then performing them is kind of like a fun reward to be able to share that music with a live audience. There's definitely a visceral reward having that kind of immediate collective experience at a show.
Very good. I don't know how to really take this question, but have you ever thought of being normal and no longer being famous? I think he just means being not famous rather than
I
being
don't
famous.
think, yeah, I don't think I've ever been normal, or anyone who knows me well would describe me as normal. So I've relegated myself to being abnormal. In what capacity, I'm completely open-minded to the many possibilities.
There you go. Let's see. Oh, here's a unique question. I've never really gotten this one before. Brad, when are you going to come to Brazil?
Come to Brazil?
They want to know when Lincoln Park's coming to Brazil.
Well, we were in Brazil last year.
That's what I said.
It was remarkable. I would like to come back to Brazil.
He would like to come back to Brazil. See, you guys can stop asking me. I told you. Do you have a favorite guitar of yours that you use?
My favorite guitar is the one, is whatever guitar I'm playing at that time.
Political answer. I like it. How do you feel when people say you're the funniest member of the band?
Well, I wouldn't argue.
Me either.
I'm not argumentative per se. So I would just say that if someone holds that opinion, then they're obviously very discerning.
Smart people.
There are a lot of smart people who follow the band, so I would just credit them for their intelligence and their perspicuity.
Absolutely. How did it feel to go back to UCLA, your alma mater, and hand out flyers?
Well, I always love being on campus because it's a beautiful campus, and I like handing out flyers when people aren't being overtly antagonistic toward me. We're trying to hand them such flyers, and overall, it was a really fun day to reacquaint ourselves with the quite common experience of promoting one's own show, which, it's the nature of these shows that we're not even in that, be able to personally promote an upcoming concert. There's something
For left to live, what would you do with that 24 hours?
it was really my physical creative talents are limited to stock making.
Sure.
In fact, I'm actually not licensed to decorate headphones.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
But I am taking class. I dabbled in some classes, but the certification process is
it's easier to get a handgun in New York City, I heard, is what I heard.
it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah.
To decorate
Yep.
these headphones. So I really tend to leave it to the professionals.
Yeah, leave it to the professionals.
Can you hold on a second? I need to answer these questions.
Yes, please.
Okay. Mark Fitz, Greg Buganis, and Sarah Poppin. Okay.
I just can't even understand why they would need to know that information, but
They're very thorough here. It's very
Sure.
comprehensive.
Sure.
Yeah, very comprehensive.
Today, what clothing brands are you wearing, like, as we speak?
As we speak, I'm wearing a polo
Okay.
that I got at a boutique. And in fact, I ran into Mike today, and he made fun of me because the stone pocket on the front of the garment is very, very slight. It's very small, and apparently that was very amusing there.
Him basically saying,
wearing Helmet Lang corduroy pants that I cut into shorts.
oh, smart move. It's pretty hot out there today, so.
It's very hot. In fact, right now, where I am, actually, outside is 77, but down here underground, actually keeps the temperature typically at 71.8 degrees all the time.
Well, that seems logical. I mean, you want to be comfortable in the bunker when you're,
It's quite comfortable down here.
It's good. Oh.
Okay, 3 more questions.
3 more questions. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you just let loose now, please, with your 3 best. Something good.
Okay, and specifically, one of the questions should be, when are we coming back to Brazil?
Okay, I'll see if no one usually asks that question, so let's see if that happens. Italy. I got Italy. I've got Venezuela. I've got Scotland. Oh, hey. Say hello to Brazil. That's close.
Yes, we are very excited to come back to Brazil still.
Awesome. Who would you like to tour with in the future?
Who do I like to tour with?
Yeah.
Lincoln Park.
Oh, okay. I heard those guys are pretty good.
They're great guys.
Yeah.
Great guys.
And last one, let's see. Oh, wow, now they're all just listing countries. Those aren't questions. All right, this is another interesting one. Does your hair annoy you sometimes during the day?
If it gets too long, it can be quite cumbersome. So in fact, right now, it's quite short. And it is not annoying in the least. In fact, I'm enjoying it very much.
That's great. I'm sure they're all pleased to hear that. So
yes. And in conclusion, I would like to thank everyone at the census. Everyone at the census. I would like to thank everyone in the LPU chat. I'd like to thank you, Adam, for your moderating skills.
Oh, no problem.
Your video acumen never ceases to amaze me. And I look forward both to playing a concert in Brazil sometime in the future and also to doing another LPU chat whenever you guys have me back.
Absolutely. We'll have you back very soon, Brad.
Okay, thank you so much. Everyone have a great weekend.
Thanks, Brad. Good luck with your sequestering.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Well, there you go. That was an interesting chat, but you got to do what you got to do, I guess. Brad got held up and said, hey, Adam, why don't you answer the questions for me? I said, I don't think that's a good idea. But we did it anyway. So I'm sure you guys might have had a hard time understanding that. And we'll try to get him actually on video in the very near future. And you know, I hope you at least enjoyed it and didn't weren't too upset that you had to stare at my mug all day instead of Brad's. But you know, it is what it is, and sometimes in this job you gotta roll with the punches. Oh boy. Anyway. Boy, a lot of people aren't very happy with me. It was not my fault, I swear.
Where's Dexter?
Oh, what are you going to do? It's part of the job is taking the punches, I guess.
I ain't mad at you, Adam. Stay here, Adam. Hi, Adam.
I'm not at home, so I don't have my dog.
I love you. Say hi, Michael. There. Make your best Brad impression.
Oh, you don't want to see that. It's good, right? So anyway, what are you guys up to? Describe Linkin Park in 3 words. They are cool. I'm not calling any other band members. I don't know where Brad was. I mean, he very well could have been sequestered for the 2020 census for all I know, but he got held up and couldn't make it in. So we're gonna we'll try to reschedule him, I swear. You know, sometimes things happen. Tell us about my future plans. My future plans. I will be, my last day working for Machine Shop LPU is June 11th, a week from Tuesday. And then I will be going to work for Warner Brothers Records. Call Mike Shinoda. I'm doing interactive marketing at Warner Brothers, like online, digital, almost similar stuff that I do here, kind of, I guess, sort of, but for a bunch of other bands, as well as Linkin Park. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Who are you, man? I'm not Brad, that's for sure. Sorry. Any info on LPU 13? That's still a long ways out, but no, not really. Starting to think about it though. We're working on some new merch for the store, so should be cool. Yes, merch. Music, I don't know about music. Well, we have an idea for music, but I don't know. I don't know yet. So we'll see. What are the members doing now? Brad is has been sequestered for the 2020 summit, or census. That's what he's doing apparently. How's the summit? Summit will be good. I assume this will be the first one I've missed. I'm very sad about, but I'm sure it will be fantastic. Hope you can all go. Will LP ever come to Lubbock, Texas? I don't know. I know you're not Adam. You're Mike with Mask of Adam. Mike wouldn't do that to himself. The possibility of improvement in the LPU. What can I say? What can I say? I'm leaving, so maybe there you go. There's your improvement. Well, I was not fired, no. I was not fired. Do you really want to leave machine shop? I already have, pretty much, so I suppose so. It'll be sad. I've been here a long time, so. No, I don't think a winner has been picked for the t-shirt design contest, but I don't know. Dexter is not with me. Will I take memorabilia for my office? Probably. Swipes a few things. Who will replace me? Thought about holding an American Idol way to figure out who's going to replace me. A singing competition, actually. So TBD if we're going to do that. Because I think whoever's in this role should be an excellent. So yeah, you would get to vote if we did a singing competition style. But that's still to be determined. So. Can I sing? Not very well. Why do demo? What is that? What did that say? I love when I get asked questions I couldn't possibly know the answer to. Why do LPU demos have 1998 in name if Chester came to band in 1999? Ask Mike. He'll tell you. Why your Twitter name is Hey Dude I'm Adam? Because I'm Adam, dude. That's my name. Can I have your job? No. Will you be still coming to Linkin Park shows? Maybe if they play in LA, I'll go, but we will see. Do you still like New Found Glory? I do very much. Do you like Britney Spears? I don't really have a... My favorite album is... It's a tough question. I got a bunch. Funniest member of Linkin Park. It changes every day. Dave. You want my autograph? Cool. Do I like turtles? I like the Ninja Turtles. Is Chester getting old? We all are. I hate to break it to you. Were LP angry with me when I told them I was leaving? No, they were not. They were very nice, actually. Talked to Mike on Tuesday, and he was super cool. So, will I come back to this chat room after I switch jobs? Sure, I think I will. Favorite fairground attraction? I don't really like fairs or amusement parks, actually. They kind of freak me out. Can I have your awesome yellow t-shirt? No. It's a rugby shirt, actually. Who am I closest to in LP? Mike or Brad, probably, or Dave. Is there any way you can get me tickets to a Linkin Park concert? Nope, not really. I was not born in LA. Funniest story of LP. Well, that one is up there. Brad making me chat for him. The Sunset Strip thing was fun too. Best LP memory. Going on tour. Would I like to visit Europe again? Very much so. Do I ever get jealous of Linkin Park? No. Except that they don't have to come to work every day, and that makes me jealous. Why is Rob so tall? Because he ate his broccoli. Do you want to visit Moscow again? Very much. I do very much. Are you going to miss us? Yes, I will. Am I going to Warped Tour? No. Do I love Lady Gaga? No. Hi, Michael. Am I a nerd? I guess. I don't really know. Do you like Hollywood Undead? No. Do you celebrate your last birthday? Great. No. Favorite Ninja Turtle? Michelangelo. What do you? This is a good question. What do you think about cone-headed rooftops and flat rooftops? I'd have to think on that one, actually. That's a tough one. My favorite author. I don't know. I don't read a whole lot. I don't really have time. I would like to. I was given a book a couple weeks ago that I really want to start, but haven't had a chance. I cannot speak any words in German. Why do I love lobster so much? Because it's tasty. When I was a young boy, what was my dream? To be a professional hockey player. Favorite sports team is Chicago Cubs. Do you singing with LP yet? No. Who do you like better, Fort Minor or Dead by Sunrise? I don't know. What is the best part of working with marketing? It's fun. Is Benota real? I don't know what that means. I'm sort of crying, help. That's not good. Do you like Breaking Bad? I've never seen it. Do you play sports? Not really. I used to. What can you say about LP fans? You're awesome. Do you like Mike Shinoda's art? Yes. How did I get started with LP? That's a long story. Turn around, they're watching. Who? Now you'll have to buy an LPU membership to join this chat. Yep, I do. I don't think they'll comp me. Will there be a concert in Ukraine or Russia in 2013? No. When you were a young boy, I already answered that. Do I know any band members before Linkin Park? No. Will LP cancel show at sunset? No. Strangest and best band experience? Russia. That was a strange and good experience all rolled into one when I was in Moscow. Any advice on how to live life to the fullest? Work harder than everyone else. And don't take yourself too seriously. That's what I say. Is Chester tall in person? Not really, actually. You'd be surprised. Do I want to visit Poland again? Yes. What about Ukraine? I don't know what you mean, what about, but I'll just say yes. Your favorite tour with LP? That I was on? I don't know. That's tough. South Africa was pretty cool. Am I patient? I have to be for this job. Hi, Felipe. You need to come snowboarding here. I don't know where, but yes, I do want to do that wherever you are. My biggest dream is meet you and say, hey, dude, you're Adam. You would not be the first person to say that to me. My favorite city. I love London. I love Tokyo. I liked Cape Town. Denmark, Aarhus, Denmark was really cool. I liked that place. Celebrity crush as a child. This is embarrassing to say now. It says, who is your biggest celebrity crush as a child? And this was like a totally legit one up until about a year ago. But I had the biggest crush ever on Amanda Bynes. And now she's lost her mind.
Oh, boy.
And it's so sad. But here's the funny thing. My friends have pointed out that Amanda Bynes started going crazy when I got engaged. I'm just saying. Not that that's tied together, but it's probably tied together. She did used to be extremely attractive. She did. She was hot. A big thing for her. What was the color of my toothbrush? White. Do I think there's a lot of people from Brazil in this chat? Probably. When did you first meet Linkin Park? At the Leave Out All the Rest video shoot. It was the first time I ever met them. She's out of it. You can hear someone in the background. It's Tiffany. Will I be part of a fan club on my new job? I don't think so. Do I think Linkin Park will play in Norway this year? No. Hungary? Question mark? No, I'm not hungry, but I think you mean the country, and I don't know what you mean. Do you like Massachusetts? I like Massachusetts very much. Me and Dylan from the crew had some pretty good lobster rolls when we were there on the Honda Civic tour. Color of my socks right now. I'm not wearing socks. What do I think about a fan club for me? Probably a waste of time. First show I ever attended. Eve 6 and Third Eye Blind in 1998. I think was the first concert I ever went to. Summer or spring or winter? Winter. Well, summer now. I like summer now that I got a pool, but what's for dinner? You'll have to ask my wife. Possibly leftover Thai food. Was I headhunted for WBR? No. Do I like Greece? I've never been there, but I would love to go. Remember when you replied me on Twitter about the NNG in Argentina last year? I do not, but you're welcome. Why are the mountains so cold when it's closer to the sun, but hot here on ground level? It has nothing to do with being closer to the sun, actually. It has to do with air pressure, and space is freezing cold. But we won't get into that. What cities haven't you been? A lot. How is LA today? Hot. I can't believe 300 of you are still here watching me answer your questions. This is hilarious. Do I like SpongeBob? I don't really have an opinion. What's better, Justin Bieber or Britney, bitch? I don't know. Will LP tour Texas soon? I don't know. Did you jump in your awesome pool today? Not yet, but possibly when I get home, more likely tomorrow morning. It's going to be 100 degrees in my house, so. Can I sing as well as Chester? Absolutely not. The possibility of positive changes in the meet and greet for shows starting today. I would like to know what you mean by this. This person keeps hating. I don't know why you're hating so hard, but I would love to hear your suggestions for the meet and greet and how that can be improved. Besides saying make them more fair, because I swear to God they're as fair as they can possibly be. I want to see my necklace. Yes, here it is. Will there be a roadie for the day thing ever again? I hope so. I think that's really cool when they do that. So, do you paint or do other arts? I'm painting a door when I get home tonight, screen door. So, I don't know if you consider that an art, but how am I feeling? Fine. Favorite holiday? 4th of July. How old am I? 29. Do I walk Doctor Who? No. Sorry, reading funny emails simultaneously. Any plans on Project Revolution in the near future? Don't know. What's your favorite Justin Bieber's song? I don't know. Please say bye, Michael. Bye, Michael. Favorite bands? Newfound Glory saves the day. Get up, kids. Come to Nova Rock next year. We'll have a beer. Sounds fun. Nova Rock. I was at Nova Rock last year, I think. Yeah, that was Austria. Oh yeah, that was the one with the storm. That was fun. Except for the storm. I think Tiffany's getting really annoyed with me just talking out loud.
No,
I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. Oh my God, you remember me from Pink Pop? Yes. Favorite book? Oh, what's that book called? It was one I read in college, and I can't actually remember what it's called. 1,000 Splendid Suns is what it was called. Funny, 1,000 Suns. I get it now, but it has nothing to do with that. Were you a smart person back in high school? I was about a C student. I don't really know if you know what that means if you're from outside this country, but it was very average. I did not like school at all. Do I like Papa Roach? I don't really know. I'm not 28. I'm 29. Do I like Deftones? They're okay. Do I like Radio Geek? I don't know what that is. Favorite Taylor? I know. Favorite Taylor Swift song? There's too many to name. Will LP do a show in Charlotte again? I don't know. Burp Adam, please. I don't have to. Do I pick demos for the LPU CDs? No, Mike does. Will Dexter watch Dexter with me? Yes. Does he swim? Not yet, but I'm working on it. I'm 6 foot tall. What is the name of the guy taking my new job? There isn't one yet. Unlock me on Twitter. Why were you locked in the first place? I want to meet you here in Munich. I would love to go to Munich. I've never been. Will I buy the next LP album? Well, hopefully I'll be working it, so I won't have to buy it. I do not have tattoos. What color will your door be? White. How can I become a roadie for LP? You don't want to be, trust me. I will not hug every member of the band, sorry. Survival horror games. I don't know what that means. Do I like metal? Music? No. I do like Taylor Swift, yes. Planning on attending European shows in the future, not unless someone pays for me to go. Do I like commute math? Yes, and those dudes are very nice, very cool guys. Come to Greece, would love to. Do you like How I Met Your Mother? Yes. Brad turned the go? I don't know what that means. Have I tried Russian beer? Yes, and it's very good. I think Russian beer was one of my favorites on the tour, actually. Is the name Oksana hard for you to say? I don't know. You tell me. Did I say it right? You laugh funny, you yellow banana. Okay, fair enough. Did you see Chester? When? Do you think LPU will ever... I've told you, I don't know when Lincoln Park's going to Texas. Favorite part about the Honda Civic tour? I don't know. It was a fun tour. It was easy. Are there concerts in Europe, Germany planned for this year? No. Hi, Maureen. Will Brazil ever come to Lincoln Park? It's a very good question, Derek. I don't want to go to Disney World. iPhone, all day, iPhone. Have you ever been to the Houdini house where LP made the No, but I've driven past it a few times. I think potatoes are great. Am I afraid of my new job? Not at all. I've never been to Singapore. I will not be going to the Living Things Asia tour. Scroll down to the bottom. Let's get that. Am I married? Yes. Is your wife awesome? Yes. All right. Have you ever been to Pittsburgh? I don't know if I've ever been to Pittsburgh, actually.
I've been to Pittsburgh. Tell them the restaurant Nola on the Square is my favorite.
Tiffany thinks Nola on the Square in Pittsburgh is her favorite. I don't know if I might have been to Pittsburgh at some point, but I don't remember. Can you see my wife? No. She's on my Twitter profile picture if you want to see her. Enough about my wife. Did I like the Russian flash mob? Yes, that was very fun. Predictions for Bachelorette episode this week. I don't know, she got rid of all like the crazy guys for the most part, so it sounds like it's gonna go down with that dad though. We'll see. What was the hardest part about running the LPU? That's actually a very good question, Melissa. Trying to make everyone happy, including you, including the band, including management, including the label. It's impossible to do. And sometimes you bum people out, and it just kind of goes with it. Just kind of, like today. I know you would much rather seen Brad than me, but just kind of gotta go with it. So, would I like to go to space? Hell yeah, I would like to go to space. Patrick Harris is awesome. Never seen Game of Thrones. Yes, I do like The Bachelorette. Favorite actor, Tom Hanks. Say my name, say my name. Tamara. Yeah, she's always annoyed. That's funny. I think Adam's chat is better than Brad's. Thanks. Are you aware of being so sexy? No. Stay on Earth, please. Done. Come to Croatia. I would love to get to Croatia. I really, really actually, it's on the top of my list, to be completely honest. I'd love to. But I'm done saying names. Are LP doing the song for Transformers 4? That's a question coming up a lot today about Linkin Park doing a song for Transformers 4. So I don't have anything to lose, so I'm just going to go ahead and spill the beans. I have absolutely no idea. Have I ever trolled the band? I don't really know what that means. Does that mean like pranking them? If that does, I don't. I don't know. Has the band ever trolled me? And Brad kind of did today when he left me on the hook for this chat. Please send me a bit of my hair. That's so creepy. Sorry, but it is. Come back to South Africa. I would love to. That was a blast. Favorite place in the world? My house. Oh, I'm just now getting to you guys mad that I pretended to know something about Transformers. Sorry. Do people recognize me on the street? No, only at Linkin Park shows. Where am I? The office. Alright, well, now that I've killed about 45 minutes, I should probably get to work. I've got a lot of stuff to do. So, in closing, I hope you enjoyed the chat with me / Brad, and you know, we'll try to get him in here for real sometime soon. Talk to you guys later.